You may give breaths with or without a mask. If you're in the workplace, your employer may provide personal protective equipment, including pocket masks for use during CPR. There are many different kinds of masks and face shields, and there are different sizes for adults, children, and infants. So make sure you're using the right size. Your instructor may also discuss other types of devices that can be used when providing breaths. Masks or shields are made of plastic and fit over the person's mouth or mouth and nose. You may need to put a mask together before you use it, but this is usually as simple as popping it into shape and attaching the one-way valve that goes with the mask. That's the part you breathe into. So let's take a look at how to give breaths with a mask. We're going to show you a demonstration on how to place the mask and give breaths. Afterward, we'll give you a chance to practice giving breaths with a mask. Start out kneeling next to the mannequin with your hands on the chest. Put the mask over the mannequin's mouth and nose. If the mask has a narrow or pointed end, put the narrow part of the mask on the bridge of the nose, and the wide part of the mask should cover the mannequin's mouth. Tilt the head and lift the chin while pressing the mask against the mannequin's face. It's important to make a good seal between the mannequin's face and the mask while you lift the chin to keep the airway open. Now that you've got the mask positioned, give 2 breaths while watching for the chest to rise. As you give each breath, you should look down at the mannequin's chest to see it rise. Actually seeing the chest begin to rise is the best way to know that your breaths are effective. After giving the breaths, go back to the position to give compressions. Remember, if you give a breath and the chest doesn't rise, you need to reopen the airway and reposition the mask to get a better seal. Give another breath and make sure the chest rises this time. Interrupt compressions for no more than 10 seconds total. If the chest doesn't rise, begin pushing hard and fast on the chest again. Now we're going to practice using a mask to give breaths. The video will pause so you can put your mask together and get into place. And by the way, keep the one-way valve you were given.